now let's move on to Bo
Bo.
Nix.
We like Bo.
And yeah, you know, we've been talking about it so much. It's sometimes I know I'm repeating things I said, but I don't care.
That's right.
Got to say it. And if you say it enough, sooner or later they'll hear it. You know, it takes a couple of times for people out there to go, what'd you say? But Bo Nix, the whole process, the whole draft, that it always confused me. I kept hearing, you know, it's not negative, but there was never much juice
Right.
about him at all out there. And I don't know why. Oh, well, you know, he's going to turn 24. Oh my gosh, my head's going to explode. 24. His career is almost over. You know, you got to get in there. Yeah, I love that. Oh, well, he has no room to grow. Well, of course he does. Everybody goes to the pros, grows and gets better as a thinker, as a manager of the game, and a thrower of the football. And I was a little obsessed with this. I really watched, even since I've talked to you last, I watched another 100, 150 throws of Bo Nix, and I'm still trying to figure out what it is we don't like. He looks big on the field. He carries himself great. He's a leader. You can tell he's smart as hell. He's an unbelievably fast decision maker. And, they threw a lot of screens. What team doesn't throw a lot of screens in college football? But he threw consistently every game, many, many dynamic throws down the field, accurate as hell. And I love the fact that he's 24. He's a man. I think is he married? I should know this.
Yeah.
I think he's already married. Well, it doesn't matter. But to me, that's a good thing if he is. He's not gonna be clubbing at night. He's gonna be working. But I know it's terrible. But yeah, I like just about everything about him. Going to Denver with Sean Payton even fits his skill set even more. So
yeah, I mean, I think it's just, this is another, like a JJ McCarthy, just like it's a match made in heaven for me. It really is. I mean, I think it couldn't got any better for Sean Payton. It couldn't have gotten any better for Bo Nix. And I think both of them together, you know, it's going to work out really well. I mean, this is a guy that I think, for me, I had him as my fourth best quarterback on the list behind Jaden Daniels at number 3. Yep. And it really was because of all the things that you said. The constant decision-making, the accuracy and decision-making in short and intermediate passes, you know, the power to stretch the football field from sideline to sideline, but also down the field too on goes and post routes, his athleticism, you know, it's just like everywhere. The dude's got it all. You know, he just got lost in the mix with Drake May and the JJ McCarthy thing. Yeah. And really Bo and Michael Penix, two of my more favorite quarterbacks, kind of fell to the wayside because of those two other people that were participating in this draft class. So, you know, I think for Bo, it's awesome. It's a great spot. I wouldn't be shocked if he's starting sooner rather than later too, because I just feel like he'll be able to absorb the information pretty quickly. This is a guy that learned about 5 different offenses throughout college and his career. So he clearly knows how to retain information, how to spit it out, and then how to operate it. And I think that, you know, Sean Payton will do a good job of, since it's his guy, of bringing him along, right, at the speed at which he thinks it's necessary, unlike what we saw how he was with Russell Wilson a year ago. So he got his guy, and I think for Bo Nix, awesome spot for him to be in. You got one of the greatest offensive minds in the history of the NFL, and a guy that's unbelievable motivator, whether you like him or not. And it seems like most people don't like him, but damn, when he's your guy, you know, and that says a lot. That's right.
Yeah, he's on your side. Yeah. You know, the thing about Sean is, you know, he was a quarterback, which I've said, and he designs plays and thinks like he's on the field. That's what he expects, you know, being able to change everything, to spit out many plays and check into the right play. And that's his secret to success. And yeah, you know what? I think it is a pretty good correlation that he had Drew Brees. And I think the closest guy that I see in the draft that would be Drew Brees is Bo Nix. I don't think it's an overstatement or overreach or anything like that to give him that kind of credit that he could become a different Drew Brees, because times are changing since Drew retired just a couple years ago. But I think he can be that guy that's going to stabilize this Denver franchise. And also, not to get into this next guy, but Zach Wilson's there. I can't wait to see what happens to Zach Wilson. Will he straighten him out, or will it just be, all right, good, thanks for coming in, and
Yeah.
we'll see you
I
later.
mean, we'll
We'll see
see,
how
but
that works
I
out.
do appreciate
But
too
he,
that Sean Payton is excited to trying to stick it to the Jets by getting Zach Wilson and showing that, like, yeah, you know, it's either I can fix him or nobody can fix him kind of attitude. And if I do, then I'm the genius, and if
yeah,
not,
it
you're
might be,
idiots, you know. So and I do think that that's that competitive edge that, you either love or hate about Sean Payton. And in my aspect of it, like, yeah, I'm sure that, it's tough to play for him at times, but I love that aspect of him and what he brings to the table and what he does for his quarterbacks too, that he really buys into. So,
yeah,
Drew Brees wouldn't be a Hall of Famer
yeah,
without
me
Sean
too.
Payton and vice versa. So, I think it really is an important aspect of that dynamic. And Bo Nix is, the best, if not one of the best decision makers. He might have thrown it, 55 million more times than JJ McCarthy, but the style in which he played was very situationally aware too, though, because of the way their offense was structured, so he
Absolutely,
doesn't get enough credit
sure,
for that.
yeah.
Absolutely. So